Hot and heavy are the only ways to describe firefighters' gear. I wasn't quite sure what I had signed myself up for, but after getting geared up, Captain Dan Kerr introduced us to the mission.
All right, so we're a search and rescue team. We're gonna do a directed search. I'm gonna pop that front door, gonna go in the front door. We're gonna do a right-hand search. Your right hand is gonna go on the wall. Okay. I'm gonna use my thermal imaging camera to scan the room, see if I see any down people. Get to the front door. You turn around, you make sure everybody's good. You good? Good. Paul, you good? Mitch, you good? All right, let's all click on together. All right, let's go do search and rescue.
Somewhere in the house was a training dummy, overcome by smoke. Captain Kerr led the search using a thermal camera, while firefighter Paul Stanton and I searched the rooms.
This is a bigger area. I can watch them the whole time, I think. All right, nothing in here. We're gonna do the last bedroom. Mitch, why don't you go ahead and try to see if you see anything in there. Okay. All right. I got a person. You got a person? Yeah. All right, come over here. I get on my radio, I say, Engine 2 calling command. I have located a person.
After the search and rescue drill, we moved on to using the fire department's arsenal of forcible entry tools.
You see that? Yeah, it is over here. Again, use this thing, make a purchase point. Right, and then you start using the hook. Just pull it down.
Including my own unsuccessful attempt at pulling down a wall.
If you now take it and put it down in, yeah. Yep.
The firefighters were unburdened by the heavy gear and the stifling heat, as their training has prepared them to perform strenuous tasks with seemingly little effort.
Put your tool down, sometimes you can kind of just...
Paired with their demanding training, the equipment used by the AFD gives them the upper hand. Kerr introduced us to some of the tech that allows his men to stay safe while performing their duty.
If I don't move for 25 seconds, or any of us with these SCBAs on, self-contained breathing apparatus, it's called a pass device will go off. If you right here by yourself pulling a ceiling and the ceiling comes down on your head and now you're trapped on the ground, 1,000 things can happen. We do what's called a mayday. This goes off. This is just it's the first alarm. 10 seconds later, it gets even to a higher pitch noise. And now firefighters outside can have a better chance of finding me because they can hear that sound going off.
With the training that Arlington Fire Department does, what do you think is the most effective thing, training exercise-wise, for your firefighters?
It's definitely getting the houses. The contractors are nice enough at times to, this house is coming down next week, so before they knock it down, they're nice enough to let us come in and train, and we can do a lot of different things from search and rescue like we did today in a smoke simulated house to cutting holes, vertical ventilation, just all types of stuff that we would do on a real fire scene we can do in these houses. It's all training, and when you get into the high stress situations, you always revert back to your training, whether or not you realize it or not. So that's why it's so important to get these houses and train every day.
After spending the morning with the Arlington Fire Department, I'll make sure to thank the firefighters I come across next for the constant work they put in to keep us all safe. For Arlington Public News, this is Mitch McLeod.